Hi, I'm Dr. Falguni Shah and I'm a consulting dermatologist in Mumbai city since the past 15 years. The world of social media has been diagnosed as the best way to reach out to population at large. And I've been wanting to reach out to people so that they end up looking after their skin for a very long time. And this is my first YouTube video. I hope you'll like it and I hope I'm doing the right thing and in the right way. So my motto has been that to finally believe that skin is an important organ of your body, and it is not just a beauty covering. It's not the wrapper on a gift. It is something which is a gift itself. So I would want people to understand that skin is an organ which has its own blood supply, it has its own nerve supply, and it has almost everything that your heart, lung, livers has. Just one difference: it is situated outside the body. So it is something which can be seen. So we have a difficult task at hand. We need it to be healthy. Most important, we need it to look healthy, and these two things are connected. If it is healthy, it will look healthy. Now, your liver being healthy, your heart being healthy, maybe is something that you would never see, right? Because it's in your body. How do you know how it looks? But skin is something which you need to see to know that it is healthy. And there are so many myths surrounding it. There are people who think that doing something or applying a face mask every day or going and getting a facial done every day or every odd day is something which keeps it healthy. But today I think I'm going to share with you some basic things that you, me, everyone in this world needs to do to just keep it normal. And that's the first step, right? We get it to normal and then we enhance or beautify it. So skincare is an equation. It has its x's and y's, and then you come to a certain total to that. Now these x's and y's are a combination of multiple things like nutrition, diet, nutraceuticals. These are the vitamins one takes orally, hydration, the amount of water one drinks, and a lot of things. But today we'll take one step at a time, and we will start with what one needs to apply externally to look after the skin. So let's put this episode on skincare, which is of external value, and there are three big steps to it. One is skin cleansing, second is skin hydration, and third is sun protection. So three steps, 1, 2, 3, and we shall discuss all three steps in detail, why it is required and what one can use. So the step number 1 out of the 3 steps is skin cleansing. When I mean skin cleansing, I mean how you can clean up the skin because it has been through the grime and dust and the sweat and the oil production from your skin from the entire day. Can one skin cleanser or face wash or soap be ideal for all skins? No. We need to go according to your skin type. I'll give you an example and I'll split it up for you too. The most important thing when you choose a skin cleanser, be it oily skin, be it dry skin, be it normal skin, is please pick up something which is detergent free. That means it doesn't need to have the detergent that you use to clean your clothes. We can do better than that. And for that, a liquid cleanser or a face wash is ideal. A face wash differs according to skin type. I shall discuss first for an oily skin. Oily skin could have something which is foam based. That means it foams a bit more when you cleanse your skin. Again, an oily skin can be broken up into something which is acne prone, something which has cystic acne, that is acne with pus, and so on. Now if you go to acne prone skin, you could use a face wash which has 1% salicylic acid in it, because salicylic acid is a natural skin exfoliator. You get it over the counter. If you have cystic acne, that means acne which has pus in it, you could take an antibacterial face washes. These also are available over the counter. If you have just a normal skin, you use a face wash which foams. One of the options is to use a Sebamed cleansing foam. Why I prefer this is because this cleans your skin but doesn't dehydrate it. I will explain what I mean by dehydration too. But for now, let's put it cleanses the skin but doesn't dry it. The quantity of face wash is extremely important. Some people feel that you can use large amount of quantity and rub it. No. Take something which is like a 50 paise coin. That is the actual and the maximum amount of face wash you need at a time. Splash water on your face first. Don't put the face wash earlier. Splash water on your face. Let the skin be moist. Rub this on your entire face. You don't need to keep rubbing it for a long period of time. 5 to 10 seconds is more than enough. Rinse it back with water and you're done. This routine should be repeated maximum 3 times a day, irrespective of your skin type. Whether it's dry or oily, do not overdo this process. If you have dry skin, one very commonly available face wash in the market is a Cetaphil cleansing lotion. It's very, very popular and one could use it. But I am someone who, even if I have a dry or normal skin, like the foam, right? I mean, I somehow feel that if I've used this Cetaphil, maybe I don't feel clean. Now, this is a common thing. Even my patients come and tell me that, ma'am, you asked me to use Cetaphil, but it doesn't foam, so I don't feel so clean. So then we have an option for dry skin, which also foams. This is Aderma cleansing face wash. I've been using it for my patients and for myself for a very long period of time. This also, you take about a 50 paise coin, the same thing, rinse your face, let it be moist with water, take this, massage it on your face for 5 to 10 seconds maximum, rinse it off. This gives minimal amount of foaming, but then doesn't dry. Now I'm again keeping on saying doesn't dry, doesn't dry. What am I really meaning here? So oil is something which is produced really from under the skin. There are oil glands there which are activated by hormones. That's a different thing altogether. But every normal skin type has 10% water in this first layer. And that is the hydration I'm talking about. You see, sometimes when we wash your face, and even after washing, the face looks glossy. How does that happen? That's because the skin has enough water. Why your face wash is important is, the function of the face wash is to just clean the grime and to not take this water out. Because if you take the water away, you leave your skin dry and dull. That's not the aim. So we take the grime off, we leave the water intact, and that's the cleansing method, and that's the right way to cleanse. Now step number 2, the sun protection. All of us believe that we need to get protection from the sun, and most of us believe it is just because sun makes you dark. No, sun does more than that. It's not about pigmentation. Sometimes a good tan looks nice, but the sun does a lot of other damage. It takes away this layer of water that I spoke about, which is important to the skin, which is important for the hydration and also protection. It kind of makes that water evaporate, right? And that makes your skin dry and dull all the more. So a sunscreen will protect or prevent this loss of moisture from your skin. It will give you an even tone. It will prevent sunburns, which can cause a lot of other things like eczemas and dermatitis and skin inflammations and all that. So for medical and cosmetic use, sunscreens are important. The market is flooded with sunscreen. Don't we all know that? I mean, every day there's a new ad, every day there's a pharma launching a new sunscreen. So how do you pick up your sunscreen? Let's follow a golden rule. First, pick up a sunscreen with an SPF of minimum 30. So 30 is that figure on the sunscreen, this one. It means sun protection factor. Does this mean that SPF, higher the SPF, more the sun protection? Let's clear this myth. No. Indian skins don't need anything above SPF of 30, but SPF of 30 is important because it tells you as to how much amount of time the sunscreen is going to protect you for. So an SPF of 30 somewhere protects your skin for 3 to 4 hours. Yes, you heard it right. That's all. So if you've applied a sunscreen in the morning at 9, you need to reapply it by 2 in the afternoon. That is if you're going to be out in the sun all day. So if you apply it at 9 and you're out all day, by 2 o'clock, you're essentially without a sun protection. So it's not going to help you after 2 p.m. So please reapply the sunscreen. Point number 2, the quantity of sunscreen. Again, a sunscreen quantity is extremely important. You can't use just this much on your face. You need a full 50 paise to 1 rupee coin on your palm. It has to cover your skin completely and cover your neck and cover all the exposed parts of the body. So then comes the challenge. We don't want to roam about sticky and oily and greasy, right? So then the compatibility of a sunscreen is extremely important. So use a sunscreen which is comfortable to your skin. We have several types in the market. We have a gel-based sunscreen, we have a lotion-based sunscreen, we have a cream-based sunscreen. So pick up according to your skin type. I've kept around 4 out here, and I'm going to explain why I like them and how one can use them depending on your skin type. This is something called UV Dew. This is a good one because it has a silicone sheet in that, which means once it comes on your skin, you don't feel you're wearing anything. Plus, it adds added protection. So this is a good one. Second, this is something called HelioCare. Incidentally, this also won the Vogue Best Sunscreen Award this year. This is remarkable because it is a mineral-based sunscreen. What does that mean? That means it does not block your pores and it does not suffocate your skin. So this is a good one. Then I have something called a Sebamed. This also I give to my patients. If someone has dry to normal skin, a lotion-based sunscreen is a good idea. This again has an SPF of 30. It is available as an SPF of 52. And you can cover your entire face and neck and it doesn't leave you greasy and sticky. And I have something which is a gel-based one called UV Smart. So if somebody has really oily skin, you could use this. Also, a gel is easier to use on your body. You know, you just apply it lumpsumly and it covers your entire skin. For the body, sunscreens are available in the spray form too. So if you're too lazy to rub it, just put a spray there. So this you could pick up from over the counter. Now these all are sunscreens which will not leave your skin sticky, and as I said, they are the ideal SPF too. A very common question: what comes first, a sunscreen or a moisturizer or my makeup? Remember, if you're wearing makeup, then first apply the sunscreen, on top of that apply your makeup. But if you're wearing a moisturizer too, first apply the moisturizer and then on top of that apply the sunscreen. So working in sequence is the ideal thing to protect your skin. Again, cover every exposed part of your body. So if your neck is exposed, cover that. If your arms are exposed, cover that. If your back is exposed, cover that. So if you cover your exposed skin with sunscreen, you will protect it better. Now step number 3 is hydration or moisturizing. This is a complicated one because many people believe that my skin is oily and I don't need a moisturizer. Completely wrong. Remember, we discussed how water is different from oil. So water is the 10% content which is present in your first layer of the skin, and you could have the most oily or the oiliest skin of all times, but you will still need a moisturizer to replace that water that you lose during your daily activities and because of the pollution and stress from outside. So remember, everyone needs a moisturizer. Hence, picking up the right moisturizer becomes extremely important. Talking about how to moisturize. Again, the golden rule is the same. How much is important? A 50 paise coin in your palm. Spread it all over your face. Don't forget to cover your ears too, because the skin on the ear also tends to go dry. Cover your forehead, the ears, the nose, the area of the upper lip, the chin and the neck, all over. Choose your moisturizer according to your skin type. Now, if you have oily skin, use something which is gel based. What I recommend is you could start using a gel based moisturizer, the Sebamed gel. This is completely like water. So minute you touch your face, you spread it, it disappears and it doesn't make you feel sticky. If you have dry skin, you could use something called Radiance. This is also by the same company which makes that Derma face wash. So you could use this. This is cream and lotion based, so it is ideal for a dry skin to normal skin. And then we have the aging skin. And when does aging actually begin? I believe that keep your anti-aging creams as 30 plus. So if you're nearing 30 and about to cross 30 or cross 30, pick up an anti-aging cream. There are multiple of them available in the market. You have something with retinol, you have something with hyaluronic acid, you have something with coenzyme Q10. You should meet a dermatologist for an anti-aging cream according to your skin type if the problem is more severe. But for a general kind of anti-aging cream, here we have something which is with the coenzyme Q10. This again, people above the age of 30 who do not have a very oily skin can use at night. We have, now this is a very good brand, it's called Filorga. It's a French brand and they also are into making fillers, but they have even application based products, and this is their anti-aging cream. This can also be used above the age of 30. And we have an under eye. So under eye creams are always separate from your face cream, because the under eye skin is thin and it does not have that many pores as the other part of the skin does. So we need something which is lighter in the under eye and a little bit meant for sensitive skin, because under eye skin is sensitive in almost everyone. So the same Filorga guys have an under eye cream. There are several others available in the market too. You could pick up according to your skin type. If you have a dry skin, see to it that your under eye cream is not in the gel form. So under eye cream is different from the regular skin, and it's something that needs to be remembered. Another common question: when I use under eye cream, do I use it only under the eye? No, you should use it above the eye too, the entire peri-orbital area as we call it. So finally, to summarize this entire gadget of how one is to use when and how much to use in a day. Remember the rule of three basic skincare routines: cleansing, sun protection and skin moisturizing. Cleansing not more than 2 to 3 times a day. That means even when you're having a shower, please use a face wash for the face. Point number 2, the sunblock. Everyone needs a sunblock irrespective of your skin type. The life of a sunscreen is not more than 4 hours, so please reapply a sunscreen if you're going to be out all day by say around 2 in the morning. Quantity of sunscreen is important, so see to it that you take enough to cover your entire face and neck. And then is skin moisturizing. Everyone needs a moisturizer. Pick up a skin moisturizer according to your skin type, depending on whether it's dry or oily or normal. But wash your face at night and please apply a moisturizer and then go to sleep. So I hope you like this first YouTube video of ours where we have introduced how you start looking after your skin by external applications. There is a lot more in the plan. I want to tell you all how you'll use oral products to look after your skin and then go on to certain procedures. So stay tuned for our next YouTube video where we will talk more in detail about skincare, and we shall tell you about nutraceuticals as to which vitamins to take, what quantity of vitamins to take so that your skin gets brighter and more rejuvenated internally and systemically.